Okay, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing a review on the W King T11 party speaker. This is something, I think it's vaguely new. I've only just seen this come out. I got this one off Amazon for £200, so it gives you an idea of price here. And the size as well is actually kind of a bit smaller than I expected. I expected it to be more like the JBL Party Box 110 size, but it's much smaller than that. So on the box it boasts an 100 watt output power, waterproof, 5200 mAh battery, an aux input, SD card playback, which is exciting, USB playback, wireless stereo if you had two of these, a guitar and microphone input, extra deep bass apparently, and party lights. So it is on at the moment. The lights don't seem to be on, which is a little bit strange. Maybe it's just because nothing's playing. But as far as build quality goes, I guess I'll start with, you can tell it's a budget speaker, if you see what I mean, especially up the top here. Hard to tell in some lights, but this is like a very cheap plastic, and attracts a lot of fingerprints, a lot of dust, and the buttons also feel very cheap, very clicky, very rubbery, if you see what I mean. I mean, obviously this is a budget brand, so it's what you expect, but it's just, I've got to say it. Again, the grille on the front feels very could just kind of pop off at any time, but the whole speaker is made of relatively cheap plastics. We've got a very similar design to the JBL speakers going on here though, especially with these grooves on the side. So yeah, very similar in that respect. And then on the back we've got just a little thing to tell you the model and the output, etc. And then you've got your waterproof little gate thing, which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but it's really hard to get open. And then you've got your mic input, USB out, your SD card slot, aux input, and your charging. So obviously it does come with a DC brick in the box. Not a massive one, but it is there. You've got a nice handle that goes with this as well. Got a bit of rubber padding on the inside, same colour as the JBL ones, obviously. But yeah, that's perfectly sturdy, and there's no complaints about that. And it does have some rubber feet on the bottom, so you can stand it up, and then a passive thing on the bottom, which is also feels quite cheap. But all this aside, if you're after build quality and something that's going to look nice in the corner of your room, then maybe this isn't what you want. But as far as sound quality goes, this thing is actually quite impressive. I've used it for a couple hours now, and I'm struggling to see the difference between a lot of things for a higher price actually. So it's not overly heavy, but you can tell it's the right weight for its size, if you see what I mean. Like, there's no empty space in there. All of the space in there is being used up by something useful. So it's not like it's just a big, especially with some of these cheaper brands, you feel like half the space is just there to make it look bigger, but this is all being used, and it's actually quite impressive. So I'll give you a quick sample of the audio. One of the problems here is that the volume buttons on the top don't change the volume on the device you're using, which is a problem. Normally shows it like a lower Bluetooth version, so it might not be on Bluetooth 5, it might be on 4 maybe. It normally shows it's a bit cheaper, because that also means you've got to worry about the volume on there and the speaker, so you've always got to be worrying about two volumes. So it's full on the speaker, and we've got it at about 70% on the tablet. So I'll play you a bit of audio.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratus.
So yeah, obviously again, it's all going to sound different through the phone, but trust me, that is not bad sound at all. It's got a lot of bass in there, it's got a lot of mids, it's got a lot of highs, and it's not crackly either. I mean, I know that wasn't full volume, but it's very clear sound. So honestly, especially for the size as well, it's a bit more portable than the JBL alternatives. Honestly, I would recommend this speaker. I didn't think I would be. I thought I'd be buying this and saying stay clear, but the T11, I think I honestly recommend it. I hope I've given a decent review in this video. If you want to ask any more questions, put them down in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel.